Hello, I'm a little lonely, I'm a little crazy, let's play some Minecraft. So, today, what I have in mind is I've been thinking back on the last time I played the Spore mod, and decided that I didn't really do a good job beating it last time. I had put it at a significant disadvantage in a world with world generation that doesn't exactly have a lot of mobs and such. Skyland's overseas, and Spore at the time was not very good at navigating water. Also, the other reason is because in that last playthrough, I kind of died. Because skill issue, really? And I lost the important elements I needed to build the thing I needed to beat Spore. And I don't know. Just wanted to beat it again, I guess. On camera this time. I don't know how well or not well this is gonna go. It could just completely fail. Blow up in my face. Which is fine. Especially considering I picked, like, the hardest world generation to fight Spore on this time. The Lost Cities is not the mod you want to be fighting Spore in, although it seems I did luck out this time. Because I spawned in a cold biome, and cold is like Spore's #1 weakness. So, maybe it won't be so bad. And Spore really is a terrible mod, if I'm gonna be honest. It has no issue with spawning things on top of you, and breaking down your walls, and it's horrible. Why am I even doing this? Perfect. I installed some extra mods, of course. Have some Create Aeronautics. Don't know if I'm actually going to get around to using it, but I added some extra things to the crafting table. Or, not the crafting table, to the stone cutter. There we go. So that I can uncraft certain items. It does make fire. Take this. There we go. Iron, easy as that. Last time I played against Spore in the Lost Cities like this, I had a recycling mod where you could put iron and gold stuff into a furnace and get, like, golden bars and nuggets and stuff back from that, which was really good, but I think this is going to do me better because I can uncraft a lot of other vanilla things to get a good head start. Especially since, because of all the mob spawners in Lost Cities, Spore tends to gain momentum very quickly. So the goal is to just keep on moving. Of course, some people might call a mod that powerful cheating. I call it skill issue. As in my skill issue. In which, yeah. What would it take to make a... No, it was a stone cutter. Let's see, stone cutter upgrade. I just need some leather kind of stuff. And this might be handy for... This might be handy for create later. Get me into the Bronze Age a little quicker. Or, well, it wouldn't get me into the Bronze Age a little quicker, but it would give me the, what is it? Rose quartz to make the components to make some Bronze Age stuff. Might as well steal some of that while I can. Not like there's any shortage of it in the city. They went quite liberal with their use of it. Yeah, it's the grindstones. I'd actually move to a warmer biome when I get the chance. Just to maybe give Spore a little more of a chance, I guess. Not that I really should, considering what it has done to me in the past, but, you know, worth a shot. Maybe I should have stuck with the creative mode stuff. I don't know. Just very nervous right now. Did some testing before I opened up the survival world and the creative world, just to get familiar with what changes has been made to Spore since last time, what I might be up against, what to expect, that kind of thing. And there has been some updates. Things have gotten stronger, things have gotten bigger. Still Spore, of course, but... I don't know if I should post this, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't have much going on. Oh, crabs! I forgot about the court crabs. Oh, and that reminds me, I made a little bit of a... walked in circles. A little bit of a mistake last time in recording. I said that the copper cogs were from Quark. I was wrong, they're actually from supplementaries, which is another really good mod that adds a bunch of small things to Minecraft. Little quality of life things. I love the new music that Spore has. It's one of the songs that's playing right now. Got a bunch of really cool, like, choir stuff, and it really sets an eerie vibe to it. Maybe that's part of the reason why I'm so on edge. Because I know the Spore stuff is lurking around here somewhere. I do not want to face it. Honestly, who would? I tested Spore up against Create Aeronautics, and it completely breaks the pathfinding, which, as you would imagine, with it being a separate creation. But what it also does is it, what was the other? Oh yeah, they're not completely defenseless against aeronautics. They can place blocks on your creation, and they can set your creation on fire still. Although it is hilarious to see a few of them glitch out and die on the side of the creation for no apparent reason. If I'll bump into any of the Spore structures. The Spore has had some new structures that they added since last time. Oh yeah, and I also have what was it? Tectonic, the world generation mod, just to smooth things out a little more. Makes the city generate a little nicer. Oh, scared me. Just craft. Maybe not the best idea to stay here. Yep. And I have keep inventory on. Just because I don't always make the best decisions in survival mode. Gotta work on that if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, where was I going? Over there. Well, first it'd be good to have a pickaxe, wouldn't it? Probably like the least qualified person to be going up against the Spore mod. But that's why I kind of stack things in my favor, I guess. Made gunpowder craftable, added some TNT mods. Just trying to have some fun with it. Probably better to just head up to where I'm going. Because this building right here, that's where the money is. The ones with these smooth stone slabs, those are the ones that have a lot of like chests and stuff. Yeah, alright, I don't have a mod like that on. That's alright. Can always add one later and it'll be up in the next episode. These are probably useful. Get some bamboo out of them. It's the other fun thing about having something that uncrafts stuff is now a lot more things are a lot more useful because you could actually get things out of them. Actually, speaking of, it'd be good to get some bricks. It's extract. There we go. Junk goes into there. Stuff that isn't immediately useful. Suppose I'll just do some crafting while I'm here. Let's see, because bricks can be thrown, so that's a instant use of, or access to projectiles. Probably don't need a lot of iron. Well, I might need a lot of iron. It's a bit of iron and a bit of andesite. Get me some create stuff, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to go on this playthrough. What I'm going to do, how far I'm going to go. Wouldn't I be able to get coal from miners? Let's test that real quick. Nobody'd be able to get torches. Then I could get coal from torches. Can't stone cutter a torch. Okay. That's interesting. Coal would be important because that's what would allow me to craft gunpowder. Get a hold of some of that early on without having to deal with combat, which, in case you didn't notice by the skeleton, not something that I'm exactly the best at. Playthrough like this would be better without commentary. Just let the ambience kind of carry what's going on. Oh, that's a spore structure. Okay, I'm not sure I want to get close to that. Maybe. Maybe a little close so you guys can see kind of what I'm so afraid of. That. Yeah, I'm not sticking around. Call it cowardice, call it what you will, I just do not want to mess with that. Anyone who might have played up against Spore before will understand. Okay. Regular zombies is okay. Spore stuff. No, I don't remember these ladders being part of the world generation of Lost Cities last I played it. I don't know if that's part of Lost Cities or Modern Tweaks. What do you think, zombies? Meal on wheels. Most people would completely disregard rotten flesh, but rotten flesh isn't terrible. It gives you health back, and that's all you really need it for anyways. Still better as a last resort food, though. I don't know why I'd need so much iron, though. Actually, I know why I'd need so much iron. Iron armor, duh. Could you tell I don't play survival much? Just play. Spent all my time growing up on creative mode. I don't have too much experience with survival. What little experience I do have is hiding in caves, which isn't much. We'll just put those in there. Have them as like a last resort kind of thing. Hey, I wanted bamboo out of this. That'll be useful later for making a flying machine. Flying machine, add some bomb bays. Now I'll be able to outmaneuver anything spore related. It's funny, I was so excited about the bricks and haven't thrown a single brick yet. Alright. Stupid spider. It's the instant the sun comes up, you're just friendly. That's nice. Oh, or I can get some gunpowder this way. The one thing I did learn how to fight because I didn't want things blowing up my builds. redstone. Very nice. Because I don't know about you, but I kind of hate mining. It's a lot of just staring at a wall. I don't like staring at the wall. I want to be out building things. So at least with this, combining lost cities with a... Maybe not the best of ideas. Redstone. Ow. Ow. Barnacles. Okay. Good, I can replace it. Well, I have a sword, and you can just use your axe. Don't need to haul around as much of anything. Okay, that's a chain. No, can't. Ugh, dang it. Can't uncraft that. Thought I was gonna get diamonds. Okay. Sinking that hole. Might as well grab the zinc. It's gonna be useful for create later. My inventory's filling with junk real quick. There. Ooh, that might be handy for escaping spore monsters later. No? Yeah. Ow. Says the guy walking in the street. Tell me. Okay. Handy thing about bricks. Okay, I need food. I have food. I have better food. Grab some ammunition while I'm here before it becomes infected, and then I can't craft it into individuals anymore. Yeah, I'll probably record this for like an hour. It'll be one of the more awkward first playthroughs of something, but that's just how it goes. Starting out. Taken so long. YouTube for years, trying to make something work, but well, once you get a full-time job, you're kind of corralled into very few options just because of how little time you have, and I'm not that patient. So this is the best bang for my buck right now. Maybe enough bricks for now. Ammunition. Oh yeah, that's plenty enough bricks. So now I can just chuck bricks at stuff. I need that back. These glass shards will be handy for later. If I build a balloon, I'll cover it in glass panes or iron bars, because those are not flammable. And some spore stuff spits fire, as I've established. I've circled around, haven't I? Yeah. Yeah, bad structures right over there. Don't want to stay too close to that for too long. By the way, airship, airship, airship. No, I swear I had the mod. Come on. There you go. Aircraft. That's what it was. Okay. Because I want one of these. Super maneuverable. Might as well go ahead and make the fans for it. If I can... 2, 3, 4. So 4 of those, some bamboo, and a good old engine. I'll just have those in there. So I have the bamboo. I just need to create the engine. Should be easy enough. These loot houses sometimes have blast furnaces. I have the redstone at this point. I could probably go ahead and craft the pistons. Yeah. Just need a bunch of cobblestone then, it seems. Alright. Yeah, these are too thick. I can yoink some cobblestone from here. Probably be hour-long sessions. Maybe I'll figure out how to make things more interesting as I go along. So it's not just guy wanders through city doing random... I don't know. I'm not sure, but that should be more than enough. Alright, so... engine. We're going to... 2 of them. Perfect. Blast furnace. We'll just do that. More smooth stone. Blast furnace. 1. Engine. Boiler. Bunch of copper and a furnace. Bunch of copper, just need a furnace. Need more cobblestone. There I was thinking that was enough. When is it ever enough? Take that one. Oh, that ceiling's a little thinner than I thought. Case in point. Furnace. engine. And some pillar bamboo. And some quadricopter. Now I just need something to fuel the thing with. Probably wood. Coal would be preferred, but that's going to be used in gunpowder recipe. The idea here is I should be able to get in that and fly on over. Not bad progress for 30 minutes of wandering, tangents. Oh, hey, I had bread and didn't know. Nice. It's just occurred to me that by having keep inventory enabled, I've basically made it so that I can't really lose, I guess, but not really something that's gonna be, I don't know. Still quite a lot that can't be lost. I don't know, I feel like that first video went a whole lot better than this one is. Felt like I had more to say then. Now I'm just kind of focused, kind of nervous. Just kind of want to not die, is all. Yeah, great thing about these vehicles is they keep what's in them. Ooh, a warehouse. No, not a warehouse. The warehouses are much bigger than that. But they got the right windows. Might go grab this redstone over here. Okay, so it doesn't keep all the inventory, but it keeps the fuel. Okay. I might be able to brave that spore structure now that I think about it. I mean, I've got good armor. or good enough for the moment. I've got a whole lot of bricks. Oh, see, that's a warehouse. It's the right place to find like a mines. And Spore. Or not a mines, that's a different thing. Oh, what did I call it? I wonder how exactly effective are these bricks? Let's test it on the creeper I saw over here. Keeps a distance. That's all I really need. Alright, maybe hitting them is more effective. Yeah, that's a crab. I thought it was something Spore for a second. That would be very bad. What was I here for? I was here to go inside of this warehouse. There should be a ladder hole somewhere. Pretty sure. Might just have to go to the ground. Actually, good spot. Probably land up here. There's chests, sir. I believe they've got like coal and whatnot in them. Oh, a shield. That would be a good thing to have as well, wouldn't it? Handy against those skeletons. There we go. Yep, or that happens too. Direct combat. Oh, good shot. Okay, anyways. Was that a music disc? Let's pick that up. Okay, retreat, retreat, tactical retreat. Alright. Wonder how these shoes work. Oh yeah, those shoes work good. Witches are bad. Very bad. Even worse than Spore. The variants that come out of those things are terrible. Oh, what's that? Ocean waves. Out of all the discs to get from a spider, ocean waves. I guess we're on to the last resort kind of food. Oh boy. Weird. Subway. Good for traveling. Good for staying down low and out of the way. How's my fuel? 48, that's fine. Quite a large ice biome, isn't it? I suppose that's just the side effect of the world gen. Don't quite know what I'm gonna do next. Problem with continuing to move with the Spore mod is it can't really keep up that well, because you need to stay in one spot so that they could kill stuff and grow and whatnot. I'll get a proto hivemind in this world before I know it. And then I'll be wondering when that's gonna pop out. Ooh, big treasure complex. Oh, there we go. That's a much better view to do this from. Mine. There we go. There you go, more than enough bricks. I got some food. Nobody said it was good food, but nobody also said it had to be, so... yeah. Oh, what the heck, it's wood. Keep inventory does remove some of the, Ooh, I got some bombs in that one. Put the woods in there. Horse armor. Charm of shrinking. Yes, that's a good one. 1 block tall. Yeah. Make me a lot easier to tunnel and a lot harder to hit. Turn the bulbs into more wood. Turn the lectern into lots more wood. Yeah. Turn the chest into more wood. Give me all of the things. Redstone. Battleship would be a bad idea, I guess. Ooh, an enchanting table in there. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's where you can get diamonds. Yes. Ha ha ha. Get enough of those, I'll get plenty of food. Yeah, that's the chorus I was talking about earlier. That's the good stuff. It's funny, last time I fought Spore I was tiny too. That's because I had mods that made me tiny. So I could slip up under them and do some damage with the cryogenic dispensing unit. Which is why the last victory felt so cheap, really. Gotta love it. Saddle leather. Oh, that's because it's part of this. Did I get in there? Yes, I did. Okay. Now look back around. Next floor. Sweet. We'll get some more wood. Well, that's lots of good food now. Barrels of chests. I'll just do a big decrafting session later. Worry about it later. Might have made things too easy. I saw you in here. Ooh, multiple. Okay. Don't waste your gunpowder. Well, at least you got the other one. Food. Gotcha. Little ankle biter, yeah. Oh, hello. Sweet. Cool, let's do some crafting. As long as there's not, like, labored, raspy breathing, we're fine. Labored, raspy breathing would be very bad. Might as well have this stuff in there, not cluttering up the inventory. Can't uncraft saddles, that's sweet. Steed I'm never gonna have. Yeah. Oh, that was a good haul. Silk touch to get the whole shell. Up top. Yep. Here, come back here. Gotcha. Okay. Another whoopee cushion? No, of course another whoopee cushion. I did get another backpack. That's good. Might as well upgrade it. Did I decraft? I did decraft my crafting table, didn't I? Well, it's fine. We'll just make another one. Hang out on this roof tonight, I suppose. Be fine. I need my iron and then something. We'll dye it. Yeah, we got two. Well, we'll dye it orange. That way we can differentiate between the packs. Okay. That's why we need the orange. There it is. So orange pack is going to hold, I think, some raw crafting materials. Sticks, string. Gunpowder, the wheat, zinc. I am a little stressed. Never know when something can pop in on you in this mod. Go figure. That building. There, looks good. Guess that's the building I came from. No, see chests. Is that a warehouse without the roof? That's a warehouse without the roof. Even better, we'll hit that in a day. If I don't hit time, because I only want this thing to be about an hour long. Alright, bricks. Nope, bricks. I can't see them. Okay, I guess I'll just go hit this. See what it's got. What was that? No. What was that? I swear I saw something fall. I better not be hallucinating yet. That is a mechanic in this mod. Spore does have a hallucination mechanic, and you can see all sorts of mobs that do not exist till you throw a brick at them and they disappear. I'd probably just punch them. I'd probably turn that into a stick. I don't know. I don't know if I should keep the arrows or not. I'll probably keep the arrows. I'll make for good TNT arrows later. We could add that. This time I want to kill Spore using more brute force means and not like using the CDU, because that does feel kind of cheap. I want a spectacular explosion. We'll see if we have any better luck here. It's a double shelf. Do I have enough string to make a bed, I think? Because it's 4 per... No, I don't. I suppose if I had a sword, I could go for the... Ooh, okay. Lot of fuel for the ship. Okay. Raw iron, or raw copper. These bottles just go in there. And something to chuck in there. Still have a piston. I swore I used all those in crafting. Well, I might get to a safe spot and call it for the night. Sorry for not being terribly brave or terribly interesting, but that's going to take time to develop that kind of skill. But this gameplay will continue at a later date, and maybe one day I will blow up some massive monstrosity or something. See you next time.